there guys, welcome back to another episode on the Symmetria server. Season 10. Well, I've been a bit busy, let's say. I finally got some diamond gear. I am planning in the future, well, probably later on, I will be doing a little bit of an upgrade to my diamond armor. Due to the fact that I might not be going for the netherite gear because it's getting expensive to actually make it. So I might just go for diamond, make a small upgrade to my actual gear to make it look snazzy. I will keep, just like now, I'm just keeping the diamond gear just because of the nether area. I don't want to get killed by anything, so I'll always use gold helmet because, as you guys can see, they're just like goggles. Anyway, oh, press the wrong button. On the last episode, I finished the raid farm. I was doing some AFK. I had to stop because for some reason it broke. I have no idea what happened. Well, I do now. But at the moment, I did not know what happened. For some odd reason, I had the raid farm. Well, I had the bat orm. For some reason, I arrive at the farm. The raid bar will appear and disappear. I went again. I did that about three times. Yeah, I think it was 3 tries. And I waited until the server restarted. Checked the schematic. I found, for some odd reason, there was wrong button. There we go. There was, I believe it was that one. Yeah, I think no. Wait. Yeah, it was. No. That one. That one had, for some reason, the composters. They were the other way. I don't know what happened in between the testing and running it. I did make a small upgrade after I actually had it running, but for some reason it broke there after I built that. I know that happened to me last season. Last season, after I started building it, I completely did everything. I decided to do an update, a small upgrade to the farm, and it stopped working. So, but I already knew what was going on. I spent a lot of time there, and they got killed or something happened that it completely broke. I went back and got the actual bat arm again, the effect, and it started up as normal. But this time, for some reason, that one switched. It was the only one that was completely switched. And then, no mobs there. And it completely did not want it to work. I think it was that little thing with the villager. Up to now, it's been... I don't want to get that close, so... By the magic of editing, let me go. And mobs are not going to be spawned, so there's not going to be nothing seen here. Right now, it's the way it's supposed to be. When the farm is off, they're in this state. Yeah, they're in this state. Yep, they're all correct right now. But for some reason, that one in the middle, well, not the middle, the second one, it was inverted. Let me show you. It was this one up and this one down. I have no idea why. But it's all working. I haven't done because I finished late last night trying to fix it. But up to now, it's working nicely. So I got not the best, but at least something for now. Obviously, in this episode, I will be. I'm planning. I'm not sure in where I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it near that, obviously. So I might temporarily either put it that way or in front of me. Most likely I'll just try to connect it that way in that corner. Somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around there. I'm gonna make a small temporary villager home. We'll have the villager breeder up top. I'll have the villager trading hall on the bottom. Just to have temporary everything set up. More or less. Until I can actually do the actual... Let me grab this. Until I can actually get my true design, I want to open Guardian Farm. I believe it's not gonna be full yet, so I need to have it. Come on. All render layers. There we go. Until I can have, obviously I'm doing the same design I've done in the past 2 seasons. I honestly enjoy, let's say from a farm. I honestly enjoy having this type of design. It's enjoyable, honestly. The only thing, if you guys can notice, I'm adding wings to the statues. But within this farm, I made a couple adjustments. It will have, well, I passed it. I will have the villager trading hall right up here. It will drop everything down here. And the villagers will be all captured in this corner. I will have here all the zombie where I can actually turn them. And then in these corners right there, there are 10 here, 10 in this side, where all the trading hall is going to be. Unlike past seasons, I have trading hall in another place and everything separated, all nice and meek. I want to see, not see, I know how it's actually going to be because I've been testing it out. Let me go single layers and let's remove that schematic. I know how it's gonna look. I already have it completely set up in creative. I had to take out the villagers because I really don't want to have the schematic with the villagers on it. It gets a little bit annoying. But it will look nice. Everything together. What I'm worried about just a tiny little bit is the, hopefully, at least I'm not gonna feel it, but I want to make sure that if Ori or Perpy go and use the trading hall, they don't suffer the lag. At least that's my idea, my concept. Even though in between now and later on, I will be preparing for each of them their own care package where they have their diamond gears. I'll probably try to make diamond helmet. If they want to go into the nether, they'll have it. They'll have their swords. They'll have everything they need. But of course, None of that can happen until I get more emeralds and build the temporary trading hall. But, oh, also, I have no design for this, so I'm just going just by flow. So, as you guys can hear in the background, it's time for the time lapse. See you after that.
In a world of pure imagination, take a look and you see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. no life I know that compares to pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world, ain't nothing to it.
And there we go, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. In between that time lapse and now, I also did a couple of things. One of them is get almost. I still have to do the mending and unbreaking for the flint and steel and the shears. But I do have my hoe. Yeah. I got the shovel, the axe, the 2 pickaxes, mending and silk, and my sword. Also my whole armor. I also did Perpy's armor and Ori's armor. So I'm done in that part. I've been in between the raid farm and here. So yeah, more or less, this is all gonna be temporary. Like I said before, I have plans for all of this. But for now, I do have this area like this. I might at a certain point remove them as soon as I get a couple of diamond gears. But I have this little area right here where I have all my books. I do have to put some signs, which I believe I didn't bring enough here, because I did put them down here, which also I have to name them. The only problem is I'm worried about is that you can do this. Click them. Oh well, that'll be problem for future wolf. But I do have a couple of diamond gear that I traded, shields, some hoes, some swords, and so on and so on. I got some books as well. Nope. I have to rename the chest, well, the signs. I also have a few iron blocks. And a few, yeah. I've been doing a lot in between the last clip and now. So, yeah. I've been also getting a lot of stone, but not because of me mining. That's all because of trades. Someone iron, someone wants emeralds. So that's what my shop in the shopping district is going to be. A trade. A stack for a stack of stone for a stack of emeralds, which most everybody, and I believe, yeah. Oh well, I'll get the pillagers again. That's not gonna be worried. I do have this armor for AFK and the sword for the raid farm. I also have, yeah, even more emeralds, even more gunpowder. So yeah, I will be ready for the dragon fight whenever it happens. So yeah, it's been a few, probably a few days since that last clip building the villager trading hall, which I am going to be, possibly what I'll do is I'll kind of leave, I was going to destroy this whole area after I start building the base. But I think what I'll do is I'll leave this area as is to set a reminder of the starter base on how I started. Then move all the way to the sky. So yeah, for the time being, I move the villagers that way until I get them to the actual place. But I also have to decorate this interior because I'm gonna make this as my own home. Lava farm is on full. I've been using a lot of lava because now I have, well, a chest full of glass, which I do need a lot. Besides that, another thing I need is white dye, which it will be part of the next episode. Um, you can say farm. My next project farm will be involving the tons and tons of bone meal I'll need. Why did I grab that? To remove all that for it to go continue again. But with all this, I now have the smelter back up and running. I grabbed a lot and a lot of glass. Well, sand. Just because of the amount of materials I'm going to be needing for that. But, yeah, for now, I have everything, mostly, what I needed. I still need more than that. If I'm not mistaken, for the center island, or island itself, I need 145 stacks of sand. Yeah. Fun. Right now I have if I'm not mistaken, in all in total, let me see my notes. I have 3,500 because this is not my only stack or my only stash. Minus how much I need. Let's go here. Don't mind this. That's gonna be the schematic for the shop I'm going to be building. I need 9,289. I still need 5,700. Yeesh. That's still a lot. But shouldn't be that bad, honestly. I should be able to get that quite easily. Just mine sand, mine everything I can. Moss block, again, I'm not gonna be worried about this because as you guys can see in the background right there, there's gonna be another farm, which is gonna be next episode's build, and it's going to be a moss farm. So, on that note of everything else, well, from Button again. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and see you in the next one.